Hello, everybody. Welcome. I hope that you're having a great weekend. Lord Portico, thank you so very much for 31 months as a subscriber. And thank you, of course, for being an amazing moderator. It's great to see everybody. Shadows of Life, hello. Mobius Tempest, it's good to see you. I did a little bit of work this morning making updates here and there so that it is now officially on things that Sunday Game Day Sunday will I don't know if the name Stealth Space Sunday still works. That's why I'm not sure. It might be Game Day Sunday for now. I'm not sure. I haven't come up with a better name. But we're going to start alternating between Mass Effect Andromeda and Control. And so I got a couple of things set up for that. Today will be Mass Effect because I had not announced anything else. But then next Sunday, we will start playing Control. I know I have played a little bit of it on stream, but we're going to start at the beginning again so that I get the tutorial again, because it's been more than 1 week since I looked at it. And I don't remember how anything works. So yeah, thank you. Yes, I have not watched the Lower Decks trailer. I saw that it was out. I will not be watching the trailer because trailers reveal too much for me. And I want to encounter it when I see episode. But the Lower Decks Strange New Worlds crossover episode was intended to come out this coming Thursday. Apparently they screened the entire thing in a panel at SDCC and released it on Paramount Plus last night. I just found this out, so I have not seen it yet, so please no spoilers. But I know what I'm doing tonight. Strange new decks! I'm excited for strange new decks. So yeah, I will be doing that tonight, of course. And then let's see. Today we'll play Mass Effect Andromeda, and it won't just be running around talking to people today. Amazingly. Last week, it took all of our time running around talking to people. I believe we'll be starting by talking to the director, the accountant, who is mismanaging the entire endeavor of colonizing the Andromeda galaxy. You know, there are natives to this galaxy, indigenous folk in this galaxy that aren't happy with us being here. And we've been fighting with them. And we are the colonizers. We are the aliens. But so we'll start with that conversation and then hop on our ship and go see what trouble we can get into. Oh, you haven't seen enough Lower Decks for the crossover? Lower Decks is very good. It's not for everyone. It's tongue-in-cheek about Star Trek. It's well written, it's well animated, it's well voiced, but it's not your typical Star Trek. Lower Worlds. Anyway, let's see. The doesn't give much away. The trailer doesn't give much away. Yeah, I've just unless I'm forced to see a trailer by sitting in a movie theater, I have for the past couple years just tried to avoid them because they were getting to the point where they were picking all the best bits of a movie and throwing it in the trailer. And then you'd go see the movie and the movie was disappointing because you'd already seen all the best bits. So I kind of stopped watching them. Shreks for life. Also, Lower Decks doing amazing. We really, really deserve a 4th season of The Orville. 3rd season of The Orville basically had the same sense of humor about a Star Trek-like show as Lower Decks. We need a 4th season of The Orville. It's not likely to happen at this point, but it got so good in the 3rd season. Also, I would recommend that people just skip seasons 1 and 2. 3rd season is the best Orville. Yes, the STA book for Lower Decks. There are whole parks for trailers. Right now we need a fair contract. Yes. We definitely need a fair contract for our actors and writers and our theatrical engineers. International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees is considering a strike at the moment, which would shut down Broadway and Broadway tours, not non-equity Broadway tours, because they've already reached an agreement there. But equity Broadway tours and Broadway shows would shut down, and I fully support IATSE for that. Yeah, some sort of contract for Twitch streamers would be lovely. Voice actors, motion capture artists, like animators. Everybody deserves a fair contract. State employees. And also UPS, the United Parcel Service. I will fully support UPS workers if they vote to strike. Give them some fucking air condition in their fucking trucks, which is one of the main points of contention. Yeah, tenure. Still plugging away. I have about half of a 3-page document left to do a first draft on. Then I need to solicit feedback from people, make updates based on feedback to do 2nd/3rd drafts. I also need to pull together an entire packet of supplemental materials, which are basically, I published in such and such journal, but the article's behind a paywall, so here's a copy. That sort of thing. So yeah, it's not even something that should be negotiated over. It should be part of basic OSHA standards. Indeed, speaking of, my office continues to be hot and humid in the summer, cold and dry in the winter, because they've never done anything to the air handling system, and it doesn't work. So even though my office is in a collections storage area that's designed, or that is the home of our art collection, which, hello, art has very specific requirements for temperature and humidity for long-term storage, which we don't meet. OSHA only issues recommendations, not standards. So they don't have to meet any standards for workplace environment. They only issue recommendations as far as temperature is concerned. We're never in my office in alignment with the OSHA recommendations for temperature and humidity. Working in 120 plus Fahrenheit 50C vehicles is BS. Yeah, just think about the UPS drivers who have to deliver in places like Arizona where the air temperature, not adjusted, just the air temperature, is hitting like 112 to 115 Fahrenheit. So, yeah. I support collective bargaining for employees. And yes, you can look at history and cite examples of unions that have become abusive. They're an organization. There are people in power. There's going to be corruption. Fine. Collective bargaining is still the way to approach abuse by employers. And state employees also should be able to collectively bargain. Sorry, I live in a commonwealth where state employees are not allowed to form unions. So, indeed, capitalism was a dumpster fire. Now it's a solar oven trash fire. Does it work? Is broken? Aw. Is broken. One moment. I haven't used it in a while. Nope. I don't know what happened. Hello. Where go? That's what I was trying to do. Somehow it got mapped to the wrong file, and the file it got mapped to didn't exist, but I didn't make any changes to it, so I don't know what happened. California does not have that problem. State jobs below management level are all union. Yeah, when I lived in Minnesota, all of like the state employees, at least in higher education, I don't know about other state agencies, but they were all union. And so if they gave you duties, like somebody, their job, like somebody left and you took over like half of a person's job duties on top of your job, they had to pay you for a job and a half. Not here. You absorb somebody's job duties, they're now your job duties, and you'll likely never get rid of them, but you don't get any increase in pay. Duties. Hanatel in new context. Yeah, I am no longer on Shentel, which is why we don't see this very often anymore. I may need to update to a different dumpster fire graphic. Because I switched to an evil corporate cable provider known as Comcast. But they had just installed new infrastructure, so it works so much better for me. California prison guards have a union. Oh yeah, like, and plenty of places in Virginia have unions. The problem is, so Virginia is a right-to-work state, which is phrasing from the right. Right to work means the employer can fire you at any time for any reason. That they don't have to give a reason. They can terminate you without notice. That policy is what is referred to as right to work, because it also says that an employee can leave at any time for any reason without giving notice. That that combination of policies, the employee and the employer can terminate the employment at any time without notice, is what is referred to as right to work. Capitalism, not always connected to you. That would be a good update. Yeah, it's all political branding, the fact that it's called right to work. But yeah, union power, collective bargaining power, has been steadily eroded over the past 40 years, 50 years at this point. As corporations have consolidated and gotten bigger and bigger and become more monopolistic, it's not good. And we are at the point right now where it's hard to say exactly what system we're under, but it feels a lot more like an oligarchy controlled by CEOs of the giant corporations than it feels like a representative form of government. I'm going to shift away from political stuff now. Sorry for the Rogan rant. Hashtag Rogan rants. But I am excited to see Strange New Worlds. Yes, the actors and writers, I fully support them. They need a new contract. I have seen it mentioned multiple times that one of the best ways to support them is to keep watching all the things you're excited to see, because it shows that content written by writers and acted by actors is popular and people want to see it. So I'm going to watch Strange New Worlds. Shifts into space, and we will shift to a totally stable space government economy with fair and inclusive policies where no species was exiled from government. Yeah, that. Let me just cover the schedule real quick. Mass Effect Andromeda today. Sorry. I was burping a little. Mass Effect Andromeda today. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, Outer Wilds, where we continue to try and solve the end of the universe. Also, I have wishlisted and will shortly buy the DLC, and I think we'll flow directly from Outer Wilds into the Outer Wilds DLC. I won't install it until we finish the game, though. We'll see. I don't know. I just need to make sure I don't end up with DLC content in the main game. But if I finish the game in like the middle of stream, then I should flow directly in. And I'm not sure my setup is powerful enough to install the game while I'm streaming. We'll see. Anyway, I plan to proceed into the DLC after finishing the main game. Grumbles and Krogan. We need replicators first, not the Stargate types, though. Yeah, indeed. I need to decide what my character's going to be in Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know when it's officially fully releasing. I haven't looked. I know it's coming closer. But if I pay too much attention, I'm going to want to play it. And I've already played the beginning like 17 times. And I don't want to touch it again until it fully releases. Gosh, I may need to start rotating everything, because I'm going to want to play that on stream too, aren't I? Yes. I may have to start throwing Baldur's Gate 3 into rotation on Saturday. Which will be weird because it's retro roguery, but... end of August, I think. And all I will say is, oh no, they are all hot. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I got sidetracked. So yes, Outer Wilds tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. there will not be anything Streampunks for us to raid into. So as far as I know, Althaven will be dark tomorrow night. If they go live with something else on Althaven, then we'll raid over there. Also, for anybody who had not noticed, Q Times has rebranded as Althaven. So that will be our destination for most of our Monday night raids, beginning August 7th. And then, of course, Wednesday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, is the triumphant return of Archival Adventures and the High Energy Physics series, number 6, Nuclear Ship Savannah. So we're going to be looking at the first nuclear-powered merchant ship ever built. And then Saturday will be more Worlds of Ultima: The Savage Empire, and next Sunday will be Control. Well, Baldur's Gate is an older game series. That is true. I've played all the way through Baldur's Gate 1 multiple times, and Baldur's Gate 1 Enhanced Edition multiple times. I've played all the way through Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition once. I've played the game multiple times. I've never finished it except once. I also went through Icewind Dale and started Neverwinter, but never finished that one because by then I was done with that style of game at the time, and I just haven't gone back to it. Also, it had different mechanics than Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale, and I was struggling to adjust to them, so it threw me out. But anyway, that's what I have coming up. Also, my brain is trying to remember dates. There is a guest appearance on Archival Adventures coming up soon by one Archivist Kira. I'm just going to double check that date because it is coming soon. I forgot. I forgot where I had to go. Do 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 do. Where is my freaking schedule? I think it's in... Yeah, so upcoming on Archival Adventures, this Wednesday, Nuclear Ship Savannah. 1 week later, we'll be looking at some stuff about World War II on the home front here in America. And then the week after that, on August 9th, Frosted Sandwiches with special guest Archivist Kira. So that's what's coming up so far for the upcoming Archival Adventures series. Yes, you must gather your party before venturing forth. Baldur's Gate is where that came from. There were some amazingly good PlayStation 2 games called Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. They are available in Steam now. I have not played them on PC, but they were good PS2 games, and worth going back to and playing. They have completely different mechanics than the original Baldur's Gate games, but they were really good. They're more like dungeon hack and slash sort of things where you progress through a dungeon, killing everything you come across and collecting treasure, and yeah, they're good. Yeah, I need to actually open the game application before we can, yeah. Dark Alliance. Yeah, so there's Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, which were PS2 games that I think were playable on PS3. They're now available on Steam at least, but they're PC versions now. And then more recently was Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance, which honestly is kind of similar in approach, where you've got a level and you progress through it, killing things and collecting stuff. Only D&D Dark Alliance honestly had less of a cohesive story. Like the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance games, they had a story that you progressed through, and when you finished the story, it was a complete game. D&D Dark Alliance is like Aliens Fireteam Elite, where you just go through, and it's the whole point is playing the same levels over and over again with friends to upgrade your equipment as much as you possibly can. There's no like, there is a narrative, but it's not anywhere near as much about the story as the old Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance games were. Like Gauntlet vibes. I don't think I ever played Gauntlet, so I don't know, but all right, I've got the game application open, so I think it might be time to affect some mass. Also, on the off chance that you're here, because I didn't notice it yesterday, and I don't know if it was during stream or after stream, thank you very much, Jace Up My Sleeve, for the follow. Gauntlet was major in the arcades. Yeah, I never really spent time in arcades, and when I did, basically the only thing I played was the pinball machines and the claw machine. Like, pinball and the claw were my games in arcades. I never really played an arcade video game in an arcade. I was alive at the right time to have done so, but it wasn't a thing my family ever did. And so it wasn't until like the 90s when an arcade opened in the mall next to my high school that I ever even went to an arcade. And it had pinball machines, and I liked those. And when we would go to King's Dominion on my birthday, even though I hated going to amusement parks because it was all about the roller coasters and I hated roller coasters, while the rest of my family would go ride the roller coasters without me on my birthday, I would go play the claw machine. The only thing I really liked at King's Dominion was a ride called the Time Machine, which is, well, I liked the Time Machine, and I liked, well, first I'll explain the Time Machine. You go into a room, a circular room, and stand with your back up against a wall, and the room starts to spin until you get enough centripetal force that people are pushed up against the wall, and then the floor drops out. I loved the Time Machine. That one was great. I liked that one a lot. The other one I liked, I don't remember what it's called, but there's like a centerpiece with a bunch of arms that come off of it, and each arm had another arm off of it that had like a pod that people sat in, and it would spin and you'd go up and down, and so the pod you were sitting in would be spinning in a circle, and then the arms that were holding those would also be spinning in a circle, and then the main arms would be spinning in a circle and going up and down. I can't remember what that one's called, but I liked that one too. I just didn't like roller coasters where steep drop-offs. The only roller coasters I could ever really do were the wooden ones, because the wooden roller coasters that a lot of people won't get on because they feel like they're too rickety, you can't trust them. I can do wooden roller coasters because they're slower. but I still don't like roller coasters. What is that ride called? The octopus or the something like that. See, now I have to find out. It's not the octopus, though, is it? Ooh, list of amusement rides. This might help. So there's the big swing thing. I rode that one. That one was okay, but that one's not much. Cliffhanger? No. Oh, gosh. Apparently on here it's called Disco, but there's a ride that's styled like a Viking boat that would go up and up and up and eventually spin upside down. I never went on that one. That was not one that I could do. What is it? I've never been on a Helter Skelter. I feel like it's octopus, but that wasn't the name of it, so. It was the monster. Eight arms with you and 2 seats, whereas the spider has 6 arms and 2 seats. The monster has 6 arms, similar to the spider, however, it's 4 seats. Yes, it's the monster. The monster was one of the rides that I really liked. Sorry, I know, complete distraction. But thank you for bearing with me while I went on that ride. Hi, Iron Trout. I was trying to identify an amusement park ride. So yeah, the time machine and the monster were the rides that I enjoyed riding. Otherwise, it was the claw machine or like the Midway games where like shoot the target and win a prize. Those types of things. Toss the rings on the... Yeah. Those were my jam. Why is... Oh. I have apparently a new engineer profile. I don't even remember how to activate the profiles. I don't remember any of the controls for actual gameplay, so this will be fun. Why? Okay, there. We did skills. I'm not doing codex right now. Journal, that one won't go away. All right, let's talk to Director Tan.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better.
I'm more than a symbol.
Do I worry about this terraforming network? What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
Let's address the murder charge.
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. Trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on.
They think they can count on?
Precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
Justice is complicated.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
Okay. They don't give me the correct answer as an option. My options are exile him for murder or release him because he didn't do it. Do they not have any laws against attempted murder? Release him and put him on trial for the crime he did commit. He hasn't been tried for attempted murder. He was tried and convicted for murder. That verdict should be overturned because he didn't murder the person. But he sure tried to, so charge him with attempted murder. I'm going to say release him.
It was crazy down there, life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope we don't regret it. All right, so be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos.
Overturn the
sordid business behind us.
Overturn the conviction and try him for the crime he did commit. Anyway, yeah.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
Sure you are. You're here for your personal glory. I'm leaving. You don't deserve my time. I don't know what we're doing next, but sorry. It's so aggravating that they don't give me the actual option that is the right answer. I guess we do have to look at the journal. A trail of hope. After establishing a new outpost, Tan and the Initiative have more faith in your abilities as Pathfinder. You're now free to follow the lead you discovered in the Remnant Vault on Eos, the existence of a potentially active vault. This lead is your best hope to making Helios a home. Boosting the signal. Davis Carr. Yeah, okay. Okay, so side quests first, for sure. Visit your sibling in Hyperion's Cryo Bay. We should do that. Speak with Kandros. Where do I find Kandros? I'm just gonna click that one so we can find out where we need to go. Find leads on the arcs. Stage 2 engineers knew they were in desperate circumstances when the Ket became aware of their attempts to settle. Engineers tried to research technology that could help them fight the Ket, but didn't have time to assemble it before they were attacked. The engineers tried to hide the project's components rather than letting them fall into Ket hands. Recovering the components will unlock the project. Oh, we weren't able to finish this because the radiation. So once it clears, run equations at Sam node on Arc Hyperion. We should do that while we're here. Visit the Pyjack on the Tempest. We will definitely do that when we get back to the ship. Plant samples. Place a receiver on Eos. We can do that. Search for supplies in the Hyperion Atrium. We can do that. Scan planets. Wildlife. Locate the researchers' other stations. Area resources. Craft a weapon. I still haven't crafted a weapon because it wouldn't. I didn't have the resources to make the ones that I actually want to make, so I didn't bother making one. Scan minerals. Remnant data cores. We still have some bodies to find on Eos. Okay. And yeah, there's no way that we're going to clear this indicator. I'm just going to run through them real quick, just in case. But it did clear. It cleared. Yay! We have lots of codex to read, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. Atrium. Oh. This isn't where the atrium is. Speak with Kandros. Where is Kandros? Level 2. Oh, okay. I know where Kandros. I know who Kandros is. I forgot who he was. I was like, how am I supposed to find him? I don't know who he is. Oopsie. Kandros. Yo, what's up?
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word
Yeah.
for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security bit archive?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nope.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Wait, if duty calls, then maybe I should go to the bathroom. Unfortunately, the only one that I know where it is on the ship. That's got to be inconvenient.
Huh, this file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait, is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded.
What about the video
Someone may
tracks?
have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Kadara.
Let's go confront him.
Why? We don't have enough information to confront. Okay. If that's what you think is right, I suppose I won't argue with you. Had to check the map to see where it was. Hello, Lana.
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on Eos the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
It's safer. Ah! I don't know what's behind the choices. If I say it's safe, do I overlook the fact that there are still Ket and dark matter tendrils? If I say it's still dangerous, does that mean I'm saying that they're lying to people? Oh dear. I mean, it's still dangerous.
We'll be dealing with threats on Eos for a while. If you're still recovering from your experiences, best stay on Nexus.
You see, Lana? Told you. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll do that.
I'm okay with that. I think that was the right answer. All right, Spendy. You. Apparently.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Sure.
Hi, The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. By the way, Tan called us in for a talk about staying on message.
Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. And much less interesting than what you've been up to. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how Prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
There's no guarantee it
I
will.
gave Prodromos the best start a Pathfinder could. But we can't predict everything. We just do our best.
Probably not the rah-rah quote Tan would hope for, but very genuine.
I mean, I'd rather be trustworthy than...
How do you relax between missions?
Ooh. I spend time with my team. I study or stargaze. You first is a flirty option. I hit the bar hard. Or combat training.
I read up on the amazing things we've seen. And the Tempest has some incredible views of the cluster.
This is history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration. That completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
Cool. Spender.
The mutiny one is Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
Coming from him, that comes across as really, really arrogant. I will say I've been in organizations where the assistant definitely runs things more than the director. But I don't get that sense from Addison.
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off?
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
I don't know about that. Let's go see our sister. Oh. What's the one that's not marked? Don't do this to me, game. Oh, it's got to be the reporter one. Sorry. Super entertaining that, I'm sure. I try to ignore that there are indicators, but it is hard to ignore. All right, Habdeck, Cryo Bay. Oh, self-care time. Thank you. Yeah, I could have let you know that I made that change. Sorry. It just seemed easier than having you redeem 3 things every time. Also, thank you. Why is there immigration?
I promise.
Nigel McCoy. Yes?
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Well,
Welcome to
warm up a little.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start.
Oh. He's a hero or sorry for your loss? I don't remember who Dash is.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore.
Oh.
Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
I mean, I can, but it seems like it would make more sense for you to go there and do that yourself after the planet becomes a little more safe. What's that? Medic. What's up? Hi? Give me the button prompt. There we go.
Oi, Pathfinder.
Oi.
Today has not been a good day.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why is that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromus was intercepted by those damned exiles.
Well, I'm sure they need medical
Scouts
supplies too.
confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Exiles will be exiles! Or I'll deal with it. Oh, gosh. Professional or casual? I have to go professional.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming that.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Where were they being shipped from? This is literally like the only place that humans exist other than the people you've exiled. EOS hasn't had time to start manufacturing medical supplies yet. Where were they being shipped from? We know nobody except the cat, and they aren't giving us medical supplies. I am confused. There appear to be holes in that plot. They really shouldn't have let those moths in.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes
I
up,
wish
but
Harry was
Sam
romanceable.
managed to find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. She's okay.
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant. Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Sarah, can you hear me?
What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
She's not awake, struggling. She's medically compromised, in a coma. So it could potentially be detrimental to give her the news that Dad has died. At the same time, she'll be really, really mad if we don't tell her at the first opportunity. He's busy on a mission to the undiscovered country. Gosh.
I don't know how to say this, but he's dead, Sarah.
What?
It was a freak accident.
But it's Dad. He can't die.
I know. It's been hard on everyone.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
You were supposed to take over.
No one did.
He always liked you better.
What about finding home? Dad kept telling me how beautiful it would be.
Oh, God. Jeez. She needs something to hope for if she's going to want to wake up from this coma. How honest should I be? It is not even better. I told her about Dad. I could give her hope. And then when she wakes up and finds out what things are really like, I could explain. Ooh.
Just wait till you see it. It's amazing. Even better than the hype.
At least that's something. I should be there with you.
There's so much to discover. Or don't worry, you will. You will.
Well, you were never one to quit, Sarah. A little nap won't hold you back.
Right. At least Mom and Dad are back together. Somewhere.
We will be too. Right here.
I hope so.
Yeah, if you're gonna lie on one of them, the second one is the better op. Yeah.
Condition remains stable.
Sorry. Seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted. Promise.
Thanks, Harry.
I really do wish Harry was romanceable. I know he's supposed to be, like, older, but...
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your sister in a coma.
I mean, people talk to people in comas all the time.
Whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
They just don't
Just when you
usually
think you've
respond.
seen it all. And here, a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
So you and Lexi swapped jobs?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old?
You are not old.
Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, it's passed me by.
Oh,
So
I
it
don't
makes sense
believe
that Lexi
you.
and I switched places. She's younger. Well,
Lexi's a lot older than you.
Still teenagers when they're 200. And she's one hell of a doctor. She'll serve the Tempest well.
I mean, she will. But
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal. How's Sarah doing?
Everything seems fine. Hearing your voice had to help. Even if you did bend the truth there.
I mean, I needed to, but
How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
I mean, you'll probably still feel the arthritis.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
Okay. We should head to Sam Node. Because there was a mission in Sam Node. Yeah, it's on the hab deck.
Species are at odds as
Helios News Service. Angry woman.
It's you.
It is.
You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Okay.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem.
He's
We're all paying
dead.
for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
She was the director.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
I will see you there. All right, let's check Dad's room first.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Just casually talking about somebody's first kill is
Your father's
weird to me.
personal logs.
It looks like I think they're still encrypted.
That log is not currently
Yeah.
accessible. Unlocking my memory array may
I haven't gone and found enough of those memory triggers that somehow my dad, who never traveled all the way around, placed physically in places. They're queued to unlock physically, or like I have to reach a physical place for them to unlock. Not like a milestone achievement, a physical location that my dad had no way of knowing existed. Sorry. I do like this game, but it has some weirdness.
Welcome back, Ryder.
I have equations for you.
Dr. Aradana at the tech lab sent some equations for you to solve.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Have fun.
I mean, it feels like I could have...
Hey, what the? Sam!
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam! Is that another malfunction, or... Sam, you trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me!
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
You did not just plug in a USB drive from a stranger into your main computer system. Dr. Aradana wasn't a stranger. Oh, Shadows, enjoy your game! My director of security will be giving you a phishing email training. Honestly, like, if she was just giving me some equations for Sam to work on, I should have just been able to read them. I shouldn't have had to come here. Specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
You'd need a crack AI programmer to create a virus like that.
Yes. Only my unique adaptions prevented permanent damage.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
Why are they targeting Sam?
Pathfinder,
Have to go now. See you later.
good luck.
Didn't we just talk to a random person named Lana, and now this is Lonnie? Captain.
Ryder, this new station leadership I'm hearing about finally let you out of their sight?
Looks like.
Took them long enough.
Will you be bringing Hyperion folks out of stasis?
That's my job. We're keeping it to specific personnel for now. Those who can help the Nexus get back on its feet. But with outpost settlement starting, we'll soon be able to wake up more.
Huzzah!
Thanks for the talk.
Sure thing.
So if that's Captain Dunn, where's Over? Sorry, that's a... Captain Roger? Yeah. We've got Captain Dunn. Where is the officer named Roger? And where is the officer named Over? Is Ops where I want to go? The Dorking Bay. I should check on things. Family Secrets. Missing Ark. Trail of Hope. Airplane is a classic. It is not. It has some language, but it is still enjoyable. Also, Airplane 2 is quite fun. Wait, another additional task? Lost Brother. Not 100% perfect with a few, for the times, elements, but not as many as you think. It also has a very specific, like, sense of humor where it uses certain things as jokes that are funny. Like, it uses stereotype jokes, but not in the way... I would say not in the way that other stereotype jokes are used. Oftentimes, stereotype jokes are making fun of the people who are being stereotyped. Airplane tends to use stereotype jokes to make fun of the people who do the stereotyping.
I'm certain, Professor.
Sam, we need more data on life in the cluster, whatever you can find.
Ooh. We'll need to do that soon. You. Talk.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Oh, yeah.
Solve them? They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think I... Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
Eridana, you got some splaining to do.
Then how did the virus find its way into your equations?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced. But why?
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to Tan. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Everything's uncertain. Maybe they just want to feel safer.
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The AI kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
Look for anti-AI. I have no idea where this mission is. I wanted to mark it as the active one. Ah. Found it. Well, I guess it's good that it wasn't Dr. Aradana. She's the one that opened the malicious software. Ooh, I have 650 research data in Milky Way stuff. 420 Helios. 740 Remnant. Let's look. We will eventually get on the ship. I am having fun, though. What do we got rifle-wise? The Paw. What does PAW stand for? The Particle Accelerator Weapon fires a continuous high-energy particle beam with incredible accuracy. For short-term operations, its power supply is effectively inexhaustible, and overheating is the only concern. The Particle Accelerator Weapon combines Remnant particle beam technology with Andromeda Initiative targeting and stabilizers. Theoretically, it may be scalable to a ship-sized version. That's a possibility. Snap a rifle. Remnant particle technology is the cornerstone of the Shadow's design. The Shadow knows. Though the Andromeda Initiative is responsible for the rest. This scoped rifle fires a continuous beam with pinpoint precision, only stopping if it overheats. And with all reverse-engineered Remnant tech, the Shadow... as with all reverse-engineered Remnant tech, the Shadow should be considered experimental. I need silicon to make that, but I think that may be what I want. Inferno began as a failed design for a Remnant particle beam shotgun, then was reconfigured into a semi-automatic sniper weapon, fires short, high-energy particle bursts, requires no reloading. This allows a sniper to continue firing until the weapon overheats. I need magnesium for that. Remnant Cryo Gauntlet. The Cryo Gauntlet is an adaptation of the Remnant hand tool. The user's Omni tool forges the gauntlet around a Remnant technological core and then snap freezes an enemy with a flood of supercooled subatomic particles. Despite the dramatic visual, the surface freezing is painful, but not necessarily fatal. Ooh. I need rare beryllium for that. Scattershot shotgun. Equalizer. Submachine gun. Sweeper. The Sweeper, a particle weapon that fires 3-shot bursts, is largely a mystery to its own developers. That's always good! The weapon is derived from Remnant technology, then repurposed for Andromeda Initiative needs. It does not require reloading, but is prone to overheating. Sweepers should be turned over for study between missions. Can't make that one. Can I make this? Yes. Or at least, yeah. Research. Yeah. I have enough research points to bump it up to at least level 2. Let's look at armors. Remnant Heritage arms, legs, helmet, chest. I'm not too keen on the weird S&M leather daddy look. Beam emitter. This is a gun projectile augmentation. You may apply one such augment to a gun during the development process. Weapon now fires a sustained energy beam that accurately deals rapid damage to the target. Damage over time is the same as the base weapon. Weapon stability plus 200% will override any fire type augment. I can make something into a beam weapon? Special augmentation. Apply one such augment to an item during the development process. Cryo. Like that. Can I do cryo and beam? I wonder. I honestly don't remember these things. Shield oscillator. Shield sensors. Power booster. Research. 165 left. Not enough to go level 3 there, but augmentations. Shield disruptor. On jump melee, shock blast. Inferno blast. Not enough for that. Shield sensors looks good. When health is 30% or less, plus 25% power status effect duration. When current clip is full. Sure. Okay. Don, Hesh, Naladin sniper rifle, Rosarad submachine gun, Soned. I thought it said stoned. Stoned assault rifle. Don't give weed to your assault rifle. Talkin assault rifle, Zalkin, Lanat, Ket Karphalon. Is that a sword? I don't do enough melee to justify a sword, but that's kind of cool. I'm not a huge fan of the Ket armor. But the Helios Defender is a lovely looking piece of protective technology. Alright, Vapors. Cyclone, Charger, Ruzad, Sandstorm, Sidewinder, Vanquisher, the X5 Ghost Assault Rifle, Valkyrie, Falcon. Where's the thing I want? Oh, there's the N7 Eagle. Classic. Hornet, Talon, Scorpion. Scorpion's not bad. Crusader, Venom, M90. Honestly, the M90, that's the automatic sniper rifle that we were using in Mass Effect 3. It's not bad. I'm going to try for the... I like the sniper rifles. And if the glitch that was on PS4 is also in the PC version, I will need a sniper rifle. Krogan Hammer. The Indira is possible. I might research that. Maybe I already fully researched the... There's no way I had enough to research that weapon fully. Hi, Puddle Glum. Hyper Guardian. C8 instead of N7. I wonder what that stands for. Colossus. There is, of course, the N7 Amas. Aerial Lubricant. Performance. You can lubricate and optimize performance. Stabilizer. Electrical conduits. This is a gun projectile augmentation. Weapon now fires a beam of electricity. That sounds nice. Equilibrium regulator. Hi, Tantarolus. Giggles immaturely. Everyone is 13 on the internet. Grenade launcher. Ooh, reduces weapon recharge rate. Sticky grenade launcher. Rebalanced field coils. Automatic ammo refill. That sounds lovely. Heat sinks. buy that heatsink research. I don't know. I think I'm going to throw some research into the Indira, the M90. Oh, required level 10. I'm not level 10 yet, so I can't do that research. Whoopsie doodle. Okay, I've spent research points. We still have a mission to, like, actually build a thing. Vipals. Did I make a Carnifex? Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I can't make another one. I have the things. Augment. Beam emitter. Augment. Biotic recharge module. Plus 5% biotic recharge speed. Nice. Combat recharge speed. Cryo ammo. Freeze duration. Apparently I could put cryo and beam. I could have a cryo beam. Do you think that's possible? Should I save before I try? I should save before I try. Just in case, because I don't want to waste the materials if I can't have it. But if I can have a cryo beam weapon, that is like totally right up my alley. Beam emitter. Cryo condenser. Cryo beam 2. I have no idea if it will actually work. Helmet. Helios Defender Helmet 2. I don't have any Angaran meditation crystals, so I cannot make that. Agility mode. Defensive fortification. Emergency shield discharge. I don't have enough minerals to do any of those. Ready to develop? Oh. This is the list of things I have materials for. I'm, you know, could potentially have figured that out, right? Hello, Indira Sniper Rifle. You heavy. Let's look. I could do biotic recharge. Combat recharge. Duration boost. Kinetic coil. Extra weapon damage. Oh, I should have put the heat sink on the other one. That was silly. But it's fine. Sure. Biotic recharge. Power effect durations. That should affect my biotics. When current clip is full, plus 20% power damage. 25% chance to gain half a clip of ammo when shields are broken. I don't feel like that belongs on a sniper rifle. What should I call you? Sure. The M90 Biotic Boost Indira 2. Okay, sorry. For some reason, I needed to do that. What is going on, game? Stop. Spinning. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have no idea what that was. Apologies. Cryobeam 2. It's lighter than the Carnifex 1. Slightly less damage, same rate of fire. Clip size is smaller. Max ammo is higher. Accuracy is higher. I can't equip things right now, but... Oh, that's a shotgun. I don't currently have a sniper rifle equipped. The Indira is lighter, more accurate, more ammo, more clip size, more rate of fire, lots less damage. He's okay. 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 I should move along. Move along home. Look for anti-AI activity on the Nexus. I will be leaving the Nexus at some point.
Imagine what it could do to your family.
I have to hear what messages she gives.
Did you know Geth murdered billions of Quarians in the Morning War?
What are Quarians? There aren't any in this game.
My name is Avina. If I was intelligent, I could hold this entire station hostage. The Hannibal VI on Earth's moon killed dozens of... Detecting Pathfinder Rider.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Avina as a sock puppet. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
Who am I talking to right now?
A friend. Our movement sent the virus to save you.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
It is Stealth Space Sunday. We're going undercover. Okay, sure. I feel weird without Sam.
The disconnect was very sudden. I'm grateful, just woozy.
It'll pass. See, this is what our movement's all about stopping. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. She'd know, trust me. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
I should thank Knight in person.
I'll ask her. She might even give you a tour of our sanctuary.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but watch your email. Bye.
Lovely.
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
Yes, please. Give to her. And we will bring the Force, and then we'll have a tour de force. Nothing new there. Return to Tempest. Yes, let's go ahead and leave the Nexus. because we have a Pyjack to meet.
Corda's looking for you.
Sorry, who's looking for me? Monkeys in space. Cora's looking for me. Nothing from you?
I should get
Okay.
back to things.
Sounds good.
So apparently we need to talk to Cora. And we definitely have to say hi to Gil.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it. What can I do for you?
Stories about the Tempest. Tell me about Solarians. Your opinion on the others. You and Gil are fighting.
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. It sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course.
Of course.
Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask. We're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists.
I mean, those are all
We've become
true.
A lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
I think we're already doing that. All of the above, really, yeah.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
Dish.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'll admit it. Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning systems rather than maintaining them.
He likes to do things his way.
That doesn't make it the right way.
It doesn't make your way right either.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way.
Probably.
Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
Where are they getting
What do you think
grunion?
of the rest of the crew?
I like PB. But I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
I could see that.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
Does Vetra like Callow?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No. If I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
After dishing on
You
everyone,
know where I'll be.
then he decides that he shouldn't gossip. Oh, I should... Let's just see. Pistol tactical scope. Accuracy up. Rate of fire down. +9 to damage. Plus 30% clip size would be excellent on this one for sure. Melee. Penetration damage. Accuracy. I still think assault rifle is what I want for now. I don't think the Indira is... Aw, my recharge speed is still 100%. It is a rapid fire sniper rifle. Damage. Penetration. Plus 40% sniper rifle spare ammo. Ultralight materials. I'm always going to go for the weight modifications. I do think the scavenger armor is good. Currently have cryo ammo equipped. Shield capacitors. What? Backup life support. Boosts life support capacity and allows a user to survive hazardous environments longer outside the Nomad. No effect on combat. Immediately reloads all weapons, charges and powers, and temporarily boosts accuracy and damage reduction. I have the cryo thing equipped on the... I think we're going to go there. Liam and Vetra. I don't think we got anybody new that we would want to swap them out with. Although Drac would be nice. Let's do Drac and Vetra. Honeycomb. Midas Touch. Migrant Spirit. Tabula Rasa. Tachanka Grit. I have to do Honeycomb for now. Okay, sorry. I know. I feel like I'm delaying, like, on everything, but there's so much to do.
Long enough to get sand in cracks I didn't even know I had.
And neglect your prosthetics.
Neglect adds character.
Hello, Pyjack.
Oops. Looks like our Pyjack friend got out of his cage. He'll be fine, won't he? The exercise will probably do him good.
We have a pet. Hi, pet Pyjack. Yay.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Whoa. Or take it easy. I think we're casual right now.
What the hell was that?
That's not what I meant to say.
I know that look. It's just my biotics reacting to all this.
Mine don't seem to have a problem.
I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Good question.
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed.
Your father made another one.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, the Golden Worlds.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
That's an excellent question.
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
We definitely have enough personnel to have 2 Pathfinders and 2 Pathfinder teams. There may only be 1 ship, but there are shuttles. There's no reason you couldn't lead your own Pathfinder team. That seems like it would be the way to go, instead of egging it all in one basket. Maybe we'll all get what we came out here for. Are these both flirty? That's like the flirt. Is that one always a heart? It's not, right? We'll go professional.
Even if we get there,
logical.
There's a mountain of hard work ahead.
Working hard was never my problem. Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds.
Never having a place.
So I'm seeing it through.
Being a useful freak. Those seem very familiar.
I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Cool. It's always worth double checking to make sure there's no additional dialogue options.
Back again?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete.
I mean,
yet.
we haven't done a whole lot of space exploration yet, so.
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Talane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. You probably had a more exciting time defending that Arcturus relay. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper. Kalia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Who'd pick a fight with the most powerful species in the galaxy?
Everyone.
Themselves, usually. Terrorists, cults, rogue Ardat Yakshi, people demanding a withdrawal from the Citadel. The Asari were spacefaring when our Roman Empire was new. Didn't fix all their problems. Sometimes you need commandos for that.
You were in the Alliance before you became a huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accidents.
Eee.
But we could
That would be hard.
cheaper. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus mass relays. Off to glory, while I stayed behind. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
And suddenly I was out of a job.
Must have changed everything for your family.
We needed a fresh start, or I wanted adventure. I wanted adventure.
It was time to forge my story and my horizons, and to give Sarah a shot at making the discovery of a lifetime. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you surfed with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
Oh, what about now? That would be the I want to romance you option. How did they figure it out? Just curious. I'm staying professional on this one. We're not.
Just wondering.
Careful. One day I might be this nosy about your personal life.
Well, I wouldn't be opposed. As long as you're going to help me get with the
After 4 years
people I
with
want.
Sorry Commandos, you must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing
The pack of
cards once.
playing cards.
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow.
There are more of those, but we can get them later.
I'll be here.
Okay. Hello, Pyjack. Have to say hi to Gil. Always. But otherwise, I think we can fly somewhere. Look at our lovely honeycomb.
Like early brain surgery. Just poking and hoping.
As long as it helps us to live here, I don't care how the Vault's doing it.
Magnificently. That's how.
I prefer tech with more exposed bolts. If you can't open it, you don't own it.
Yeah, Gil. We know that you like bolts. That you can screw in.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Oh, I wish that you had things to say to me, but I have to advance main plot before that happens.
Good talking.
I just had to come and say hi.
Anytime.
Oh, wow. It's 3 o'clock. There's an hour left. I could use a quick break. So, yes. I think a quick break just so that I'm not, like, squirming in my seat by the end of the next hour. So, take a quick break. Maybe get up, stretch, grab a snack, refill your liquids, empty your liquids, take your necessary chemicals, peek outside, see what the weather's like. I don't know. I'll be back shortly. That was a quick break. I am back. Mobius, when I said break, I didn't mean try to break things. We gave you light switch privileges so that you could turn the lights on and off, not so you can hold light switch raves. Was the music rave appropriate? Hi, Gil. And yes, you can break a light switch by turning it on and off and on enough times. I mean, we weren't doing like light switch raves, but apparently the light switch in our kitchen was old enough that I don't remember if it was earlier this year or sometime last year. The light quit coming on, and tried replacing the bulbs, which not inexpensive because they're fluorescent tube lights, like that you would find in like an office setting. Tried doing that. The light still didn't come on. Called maintenance and said, hey, our light switch doesn't work. Or our light won't come on. Come take a look. They came and took a look, and it took them a while to figure out what was wrong. The light switch was broken. That's what was wrong. I'm not sure I want brown anymore. Let's go. But I don't. I like the gold, but I want the gold as accents. So I think I just need to make some modifications here to our color scheme, because it just was not working for me. Yeah, that's much better. Dark green and purple. Unless... Sorry. This is me. Deal with it. If I do a lovely, lovely dark green here, and then I do... Oops. Ah! Do the purple here. Let's see, what purple do we want? That looks pretty good. And then I do... I keep hitting the wrong controller. Do the gold as accent. Whoops. That looks good-ish. That looks good-ish. Purple and gold go together, and honestly, purple and green go together. Mostly because they're my favorite colors. The green. We'll change out this brown. We could go very pink. But no, we're going purple. Pattern select. I think we liked the pattern. Yeah, okay. It was quick. Just a slight modification to the colors there. What's going on? What? Ooh, there's a new beta of Hive releasing at midnight? Or is that a joke? They keep sending out jokes as push notifications. Is Musk trying to change Twitter's name? Is this real? Or is this a joke? 'Cause what? It's being rebranded as X? Why would you spend so much money on something just to destroy it? Like, I need to do my emails. Ugh. News from EOS. To writer from August Bradley, Pathfinder. I could use your help with something Hanley's working on. I don't fully understand, so I'll let her explain it. She'll brief you when you get here. August Bradley, leader, Podromos. In case you're interested, to writer from Lexi. Attachment. Krogan virility and aggression. I mean, I would be interested in Krogan virility if you would let me romance a frickin' Krogan character. Writer. Attached is my Krogan thesis that I mentioned to you. I know, only 500 pages, but I wasn't allowed to go over. If you get through it. I wrote a longer dissertation for the Citadel Journal of Medicine, around 1,400 pages. That's much more insightful and includes mating diagrams. Spirituality. To writer from Suvi. Dear writer, I'm grateful for our talk earlier. Even if we ended up disagreeing. Debate can be invigorating. Suvi. She doesn't clip the G's off, but whatever. You can romance a Krogan the same day a Quarian, Elcor, or Hanar is available. I wish. Ugh. To writer from PB. The Peeved. Your doctor is one of the nosiest Asari I've ever met. And that's saying a lot. She needs to take it down 4 or 5 notches or I won't be long for the show. Which would be too bad, I think. Oh, never mind. To writer from Cora. Thanks for talking. Things feel better, though they don't feel fixed yet. Remember to take time for yourself, too. Work's important, but so is time to grieve. Quote, grief and fear cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants, protective of their mistress. Loss serves a huntress, like fuel serves fire. S. Ferris, 12 Leaves. Verse 132. Cora, P.S. Plants are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting times. Free for an interview? To writer from Carrie Tavessa. Hello, writer. Word is, you had a successful mission on EOS. Well done. Want to come talk about it on camera? Carrie. Cool. Great. Thanks. Wondrous. We will do that next time we're back on the Nexus. But we have less than an hour left and we've still just been running around talking to people. Let's go somewhere.
All those secrets. Have to go exploring in one someday.
I mean, yes.
Imagine flying through one. Now that would be a real hazard course.
I wish that I could take some of you on an occasional mission off the ship. That seems like it would be a good thing. All right. Let's find somewhere. Better crafting in the firefighter. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Still has missions here. But so Eos is over here at Pythias. We've already been over here. We have a new place. Oneon? Oneon? Oneon. A Trail of Hope and Aya. I'm sure we're not gonna run into any problems.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop now.
Oh, hi! This is fine.
Cat ships, a dozen. No, more.
This is fine. Our unarmed vessel will be perfectly fine. Totally fine. absolutely fine.
Against the scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
No problems here. Gil, get us out of here.
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
Maybe they just want some tea and biscuits. You first. Okay. We tend to be professional and logical most often. So this would not be a situation where we would go casual.
I'm Ryder, captain of this ship and Pathfinder with the initiative.
You are not the one.
You'll come with me.
I feel like...
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Isn't this
Tell me what you want.
basically the start of a J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie?
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
Now I'm mad. I might understand. Try me.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
I think I'm already great, thank you.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it!
Hit it. Or punch it. At least they're not immune to the Scourge.
Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
Gil, more engines, please.
It will be tight.
Callow?
Yes, Callow! Excellent piloting.
Nice work, kid.
Yeah.
I think you impressed
Who
Drac.
the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great.
Any port in a storm, it will be tight. My Pathfinder would be giggling at that just before. Yeah.
Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
We're being contacted.
Well,
We have to land. Open a comm.
I'm not really dressed for first contact. I feel like I should be wearing something slightly more formal. We come in peace because of war?
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Actually, we're here to colonize you.
They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down. Yes. Ha, look at that. It's beautiful.
It's a golden world. It's the only golden world. Too bad about the indigenous folk. We're humans. Which means... Uh-oh.
We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
Lighten up. Stay professional.
This is what it's all about, right? New worlds, new aliens.
Strange new worlds. I'm going to tell the initiative that this planet is off limits. We are not allowed to colonize here.
Thank you.
I'm Paran Shai, governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
You speak English?
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel.
I've heard of our journey too.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
He's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden.
Hello, potential second husband. I mean...
What do you want?
What do we want? I'm sorry. To exchange knowledge. We come in peace. You have a vault. Oh. First impressions. First contact, first impressions. I'm gonna start by apologizing.
I apologize. Landing here the way we did, without warning, on fire, was not the plan.
That's good to know. Because if it was, that would be a very bad plan. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters.
I mean...
I'll meet you there.
And I didn't mean second husband, I meant
Through our city.
second potential husband.
We'll stay on your ship. Follow me. Follow closely.
Hello,
Do not try to
Paranshi.
explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guard
Understood.
will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
Well, I said we would
If you're the governor,
go.
why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket.
There's more
and
talking to do,
protect
apparently.
us.
Okay, okay.
I'm moving.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
They have biotics? It? I have a name, thank you. How do they all know English?
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing.
Why are
about
they
you.
talking in English amongst themselves?
Then keep moving.
Or did your scan impart your language into my brain somehow? How am I overhearing conversations? I think it's
None
probably
of the
Sam.
flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
Ooh, I apologize. Oh, I'm honored. Sorry. I apologize.
What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
Whoopsie doodle.
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what it's like.
Yeah.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
This is the Resistance headquarters. Ephra is waiting inside.
Resistance to the cat. It seems good. How are you?
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak.
No, I'm telling you to be strong, through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know.
What's its name? What did you name your gun?
Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the Ket.
Why are they called the cat?
You really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state.
took what he wanted, as if we were nothing.
Wait, the Ket are colonizers?
The Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way.
The Ket are colonizers.
Is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnapped you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra. Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold.
Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Apparently Pathfinder, easy. Milky Way, hard.
Aggressive move coming to Aya.
Damn right. Or I apologize. Oh, jeez. I already apologized, but this is the leader. But it's the leader of a resistance cell, so a bit of cockiness probably makes sense. I think, honestly, the professional thing would be damn right.
My people from the Milky Way were bold enough to come to Andromeda. I need to be at least that bold to save them.
So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
We found you by accident.
On a planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
It's not gonna go over well.
Right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you. The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault. But now the
can I
have her,
oh.
and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us and you.
I can do it without her. Does it have to be her? Like, who takes over from her? If she's dead, who... Does it have to be her?
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass. Joel, you talk too much. Let me assess this alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me. Go if you want, but when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first. I'm Jar Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
Don't plan to try and kill you. I'm grateful. Welcome aboard.
It's gonna be cozy, so I hope you like people.
Sorry, I'm not gonna give spoilers, but that was hilarious.
I hope I don't regret this.
Me too.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
Yep, tell those Nexians about these amazing people who aren't trying to kill us. Hi, Sakai Sof. Speak.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Okay, jeez.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
Right now, it doesn't. It's broken capitalism. We use money. Logical, emotional. Logical.
We pay for things with a currency called credits. Abstract wealth.
The cat offered gifts, made odd bargains, never traded. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us. For
Yeah,
what we're selling.
total utopia on Earth 600 years after the events of Mass Effect 3. Uh-huh. Sure, I believe that. Now we cut open the heart. What do you offer? Let's get right to the heart of the matter. What do you offer? It's complicated. That's negotiable. I mean, it's negotiable.
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship? Worth a try.
Is there something else?
I've seen the documentary / historical documents. Star Trek.
Run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it.
Excellent.
You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
Why me? No, I'm gonna say I'll help you.
You're one of few people here willing to give me a chance. I'll
take it.
You have a ship? I have my supplies nav point. His name is Keldo.
Keldo.
Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Good sign. Find him was before his supplies. Implying that he's more important than the supplies. Don't know if that's the actual case, but... They're admiring our ship. Angaran Shuttle. Data. Manufactured space transport composed of hybrid metals 43%, plastic compounds 30%, refined chemical fuel 27%. Analysis. This Angaran-made spacecraft is capable of making extended interstellar voyages. Nice. You're scared. I don't look that funny to you, do I? It's so weird I can't jump. I don't have jump jets. Apparently, white men can't jump without jump jets. The Resistance needs volunteers. Translated from Shalesh. The Ket have felt the power of the Resistance, and they know their end is coming. Our victories on Vold are only the beginning of what we can achieve, but we can't defeat the enemy without your help. If you're tired of living in fear, if you believe we were meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you'll find a new family in the Resistance. We'll train you to strike back at the Ket and reclaim what is ours. The Resistance defends the future of all Angara. Join us. Would you like to know more?
This is as far as you go.
Okay. You don't gotta get mean about it. Jeez. I mean, fine. I'll stay on the docks. Dock, goose! I'm sorry. I have a really random brain. I'm sorry. You should hear all the things that don't come out of my mouth.
You really think the Mosai is alive? I'm sure of it. Don't kill yourself bringing her home. No promises. I'm here to assist you, Pathfinder.
I will speak with you in a moment. A Velik jar. 2 people to talk to over there. I did say we were going to do something other than run around talking to people, and then we ended up here. Yeah, I'd rather not have the cat show up here. It's so nice here. All right, Kajar, let's talk to you.
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space.
Indeed.
Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah.
Theoretically.
This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
You can flirt. Adventure, naturally. For the initiative. I mean, adventure.
I couldn't resist the adventure of a lifetime.
I know the feeling. There's a rush in taking a chance and hoping for the best.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And
a museologist.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
I know about the Ket, but not why they're called the Ket. I'm gonna say not much.
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
Why me? No, I don't need to ask that. Does Ephra know about this? That's a good question, honestly.
I don't think Ephra would be too happy with this arrangement.
Ephra doesn't have to know. If he finds out, he can direct his anger at me.
It takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
I will look for you.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Dun, dun. All right. Enro Bosan.
I am Enro Bosan, assistant to Governor Paranshai. You're free to explore this area, but the city is off limits.
I've already done that.
Until that changes, I'll be your liaison.
Ooh, we're gonna have a liaison? Your job. Explain this liaison role. I'm quite curious.
You don't just stand here waiting to answer my questions, right?
I assist the governor in all matters. While you're here, this is my priority.
Pretty far outside your normal job, huh?
I did not begin this day expecting to speak with it.
With a you?
Nice day.
It's been a long day.
Been a long day. I need to ask about... Okay. I want to ask about Jal, but not quite yet. Let's ask about Angaran worlds.
What can you tell me about your other worlds?
Life on them is hard, the people harder. Every day is a struggle to survive.
Why not bring everyone here?
We will not abandon any more worlds to the Ket, and Aya cannot support all of us.
When am I allowed to visit the city again?
That's not for me to decide.
Who will? Your boss? Or Ephra?
Governor Shai has jurisdiction over Aya. She will authorize your entrance if you earn Ephra's trust. You spoke with Soko and Avela. Help them, and you may help yourself. The Ket swayed us with words. Now we judge outsiders by their actions.
In the background, hearing, they shouldn't be allowed here.
Sounded like you and Jal know each other.
Our families are related.
You sound nothing alike.
We have multiple worlds.
You sound nothing alike?
I'd like to know more.
Earn our trust and maybe you will.
Why would we assume? Like, humans don't sound alike. That's weird. Like, you sound nothing alike? That one confuses me.
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
Yay! One moment. My grocery order has items that are unavailable. Yeah, of course. Every single time. One pending substitution. Start review. I mean, yeah. I put that in as the backup item, so why? Yeah, sure, good. Dankjewel. I thought that was the whole point of putting in backup items, so that I didn't have to confirm substitutions.
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Neither do we. We used to, but
It gets better.
Oh, yeah.
You ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Uh-huh. I didn't have to shoot anybody.
Slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
Can't we all just get along? I'm gonna stay professional right now.
I know we're improvising as we go, but let's remember that there is Pathfinder team protocol.
Don't think I got that handbook.
I don't think I did either.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jarl has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jarl?
Quid pro quo. Come on.
Settle down.
It's a classic human custom.
There's Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
Why is he sitting off over in the shadows? Like, he should have been up at the table with the honor of everybody else.
Years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder.
Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
Helping the Angara furthers our mission.
Kind of. Pretty solid. Jarl?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning.
That's two more worlds.
And you'll accompany me.
Oh, yeah.
Because?
Because then Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jarl's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vol.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions, a shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Havarl is the birthplace of the Angara.
Home world.
It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect a remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Always a good sign.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jarl wants inside Aya's vault, too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Thanks. Who? Me? Yes, it is. Or I'll think. Oh gosh. I want to say who? Me? But this is not the time for a casual joke. I'm gonna have to go professional.
Don't know yet. Just be ready to go at a moment's notice. Got it?
You bet.
Jarl, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Planetary exploration. All right, we have so many codex entries. They're not going to happen at the moment, but we have a lot. And someday we're going to need to actually read them. New missions. You have new missions waiting. Helping Havarl's scientists. After making initial contact with the Angara, you must now gain their trust in order to meet the Moshae and access the vault on Aya. Either Vold or Havarl would be likely places to start. So, either we meet the Resistance on Vold, or we go to Havarl. Jungle World, Ice World. Jungle World, Ice World. These are our options. PB, secret project. Check your email from PB. Aya. Recovering the Past. Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History on Aya, has asked you to investigate an ancient crashed shuttle. Has asked you to investigate an ancient crashed shuttle on Havarl and recover any artifacts. Trading favors. Soka Esof's supplier. Sorry, I had to cough real quick. Was killed by the Ket. But you recovered the lost shipment. Weapons intended for the Resistance. Take the shipment back to Soka on Aya. Wait, I already recovered the lost shipment, apparently. Well, that's good to know. Come on. Oh, it's already cleared. Never mind. My brain. All right, still just 1 point available. So many journal entries. No. Okay. Havarl, Vold. Havarl, Vold. Havarl, Vold. It's nearly decision time. There are people to talk to again.
Still compiling my first impressions, but even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jarl.
Try not to scare him away, huh?
Oh boy. Let's talk to Cora real quick.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them.
We should have documentation on these plants.
Daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
Food first, then flowers. Or, I like that idea. Yeah.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better.
Mm.
That's all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Attention, all hands. Due to recent events, Rogan is being recalled to the Nexus for mandatory cybersecurity training and SAM node counseling. Prepare to depart in 15 minutes.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into hunter's
Maybe
grade
it
weapons,
wasn't a
people can be
rejection.
weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
Brave New Galaxy. An update to the classic by Aldous Huxley. Aldous Huxley wrote Brave New World, right? I said it, and then my brain was like, are you sure that your facts are correct?
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. It made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
Thank you, Mobius, because I was having to go and check because I was still worrying over whether I had said the correct thing or not. Yeah. So we've been playing it that I don't know my dad very well, but I think I would still know that he could inspire people. The question is, if I click this, will it imply that he inspired me? Because I don't want that. Unanswered questions make my ADHD brain itchy. Yes. And the thing is, before I said it out loud, I was certain that I was right. Because I remember what the cover of my copy of the book looks like. I can't, like, see it, but I remember what it looks like, and I know that I know the author. And I had an instant flash of the author's name, but then when I said it, and it came out of my mouth, I was like, maybe that was wrong. And I panicked.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I
You
was going
came
to
out
be.
here to grow a
This
rose
is about not taking
garden.
over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
Oh my gosh.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't.
You should have your own team.
And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Ouch. A person who perpetually feels rejected, and she was supposed to be next in line, and Dad transferred it to me instead? How is she still going?
That Archon. Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a cat.
He's also the first kid who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True. They can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
Oh, she's just waiting for the perfect moment for Ryder to have an accident.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Are you saying she's incorrigible?
Ryder,
Nothing new from her.
I'll be here if you need.
She's a huntress. Patient and deadly. Pyjack has moved. We're not going in there yet.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind.
Movie night! Also, what do you mean no home in sight? You're standing on the frickin' Tempest. This is home.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
We are going to watch the classic murder mystery, Clue. Definitely going to watch Clue.
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
Apparently, I don't need to make a decision there. Tonight's movie, Starship Troopers. That will take their minds off it. Yeah.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Would you like to know more? Liam's armor requisition blueprint. All right. Let's go aft. Ah, yes. Starship Troopers. The 40K movie of Imperial Guard versus the Tyranids. I never thought of that. You're absolutely right. And I never saw that.
Smart stuff up front, powers in back.
How did I never notice that? I mean, granted, I've only played 40K like twice in my life. But it was around the same time that movie came out.
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
I mean, some of the Angara could get me to pitch a tent.
Didn't think you were the type to run from trouble.
Well, when you put it that way. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Ding! I do need to put in a ding. Uses water spray on Rogan. It was sitting right there.
There you are. Gotcha.
Hello, Gil.
Now that you got me, what are you gonna do with me?
Oh, you've caught me off guard. I'll have to give it some thought.
Add it to your task list. See me if you want some suggestions.
I'll be sure to do that. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resent it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game, bluffing, betting.
Oh.
It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's
That.
character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost, heads up. We should play sometime.
Yes. Strip poker. Why do you ask?
I hear there's a strip version. We will not be doing that.
Not how I'd want to get you naked anyway. But believe me, if we played strip poker, you would end up naked.
Oh, I definitely would. God, can you imagine Gil and Caden in the same room?
Confidence goes a long way with me. Very sexy.
Sexy is good. Serious about cards, though. Sharpens the mind and relaxes at the same time. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
That's good to know that you're always in the mood.
The Angara was super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
I do like Gil. I want to see the ending for the other romances, but honestly, how can I when it's Gil? I just wish that Gil could come with me on missions. Alright, I don't know where Vetra is. I assume, oh, she's probably with Drac right now. We're almost out of time. Always so many things to go run around and do.
You're taking the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah.
Humans?
You lived through first
Friendly?
contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy. Do they know?"
Don't let Ryder hear you.
I'm standing right here. Drive core noise. No need to panic about the drive core noise this morning. Just a stress test. There's nothing wrong with an 0500 wake up call. Gil. I can't parse any way in which I'm supposed to read that. Oh, an 0500 wake up call. That makes more sense. I was like, I couldn't figure out any way that Anne made sense, but an 0500 wake up call makes sense. Comments. Profanity deleted by Infoboard 6. You're welcome. Liam. Adjectived verbing nouns. Gil. Liam. Adjectived verbing nouns. I think that's F and F. Effing F. Liam. If the VI learns to censor all language, I'm making you reprogram it. Educational in a way. Jal. All right. After action report, fire drill. Notes from the last fire drill. Liam's new evacuation plan cut 22 seconds off our best time. Drac, we need a solution for you vis-a-vis ladders. PB, you're dead because you were 2 minutes late to the evac point. Cora, PB, you're dead because you were 2 minutes late to the evac point. Cora. Comments, I live in an escape pod. PB. Yeah, excellent. Sadly, we're gonna have to stop before we check in with Drac and Vetra and Suvi and Callow and Sam. But that will give me 2 weeks to decide whether we're going to Havarl or Vold first. Right? Havarl or Vold. The choice. Okay, let's wrap up. And thanks for the note, Puddleglum. That's a possibility for sure. Yeah, okay, so thank you everybody for joining today. Hopefully it wasn't too ridiculously boring. I know like the last 2 times we played this, it's mostly been just running around talking to people. it's still fun, but it will be 2 weeks before we rejoin this game, because next week we're starting Control. And we're going to start alternating weeks between Control and Mass Effect Andromeda. So, next week, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be starting Control. Again, I mean, I started it before, but like only played like an hour of it, and so I need the tutorial again. But, yeah, next Sunday, 1 p.m. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, Outer Wilds. Althaven will not be airing a new episode of the Streampunks tomorrow night because they're busy prepping for their game that starts on August 7th, Children of Rage, their upcoming Werewolf the Apocalypse 5e game. So we'll find somewhere to go after the stream tomorrow. Wednesday, the return of Archival Adventures, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, looking at materials about the nuclear ship Savannah, the first nuclear-powered civilian merchant vessel. And then Saturday, I was like, what am I missing? Coming up on Saturday, we'll be continuing with Worlds of Ultima, the Savage Empire, and hopefully not getting quite so dead by being attacked by man-sized ants. Who knew the ants would be more dangerous than the dinosaurs? Anyway, thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you so very much, Lord Portico, for resubscribing for your 31 months. Thank you to Was Not Worth It for being a coffee subscriber. Thank you to my moderators and the artists who've made artwork that I use on this stream. Let me blurg. Indeed, I do see a Cipher of Tyr is on, playing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. There's also... oh gosh, that would be nice. But... Trisha is playing Dave the Diver, but Trisha has like almost 300 people, and Cypher's got like 41. So we're gonna raid Cipher of Tyr. Not that people don't know that Cipher of Tyr exists, but just because adding extra viewers to a smaller stream just feels better. I do have a raid call if people want to use it. It comes in subscriber and non-subscriber varieties. So grab your version and say hello when we get over there. As I said, I will be live again next tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time to continue Outer Wilds. I hope I see you then, or possibly sometime else near in the future. Until I see you again, thank you so much. Get out there and do some shenanigans.